Okay, so I'm a costuming major, right? Like, that is my emphasis. That is my area of focus. Like, I do things with clothes. And, like, on our YouTube channel, we're totally working on something that incorporates making clothes, and it's kind of cool. But
when?
Eventually.
Whoa.
Spoiler alert.
I can wait for that.
Sometime in the future.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so I was working on this project for class the other day where I had to find, like, different kinds of fabric and, like, print off pictures of them to go with a costume concept.
I'm listening.
And so I was looking on this website, and it's like this fabulous fabric website. It's called Mood. Okay. And like they go to the actual store.
They go to the store for you?
No. That is incorrect. There's this
moodfabrics.com.
Yeah. See?
Which we are not sponsored by.
Sadly. But, like, it's the store they go to in...
they got silk.
Yeah, they got, like, everything. Oh. It's a store they go to in Project Runway. Like,
sick.
They go to Mood, the actual physical store, and get fabric. So, like, there's everything under the sun there.
Ooh, I like that
so,
one.
I was looking on their website, looking at different types of fabric that I could print off pictures of for my project.
All right.
Well,
I like that one. $40 a yard.
I know. There was one, and it was like $150 a yard because it was lace. And I'm like, I have never seen anything this expensive in my life.
What are you gonna do with that much lace, though?
It was only like a yard, but it was $150. Like, it was absolutely crazy. And then my favorite thing, absolute favorite thing that I found on this website, it was a type of fabric called chiffon.
Antique gold couture beaded and rhinestone lace, $400 a yard.
Like I said, they have expensive fabrics.
Whoa. That does not look comfortable to wear.
It honestly does not, but someone would. Someone somewhere.
Oh, I totally would.
It would look gorgeous. It would go with your eyes very well.
Don't you think so?
I think so. Bring out those gold tones.
I have the legs for it.
Yeah.
Because all that is muscle.
Yeah, a full-length dress. It would be gorgeous.
I'd totally do that. Look at that. That would accent me so well.
And all of the beading.
Oh, yeah.
Only thing is, I think beaded fabrics are generally heavier to wear.
So they are. That's why you gotta have the oomph to be able to pull it off.
But yeah, I found this fabric.
Especially when you go to pull it off.
No. Oh. I found this fabric on the website, and it was my absolute favorite thing. It was chiffon, which, if you're not familiar with chiffon fabric, it's very thin and sheer, and so you can see through it, but it also flows really well. So, like, for skirts and things like that, like, it's really neat.
Who doesn't want a see-through skirt?
Well, obviously you put something underneath it, but it's very flowy and girly and fun.
That seems like it's defeating the point at that. I don't know. I guess different design ideas.
The print on it. This is the killer, like the breaking point, the thing that made me love it so much. Yep. The print on this fabric was a cartoon type sketch of what the inside of their stores look like. So, like, there's all these little shopper people.
How do you spell chiffon?
CHIFFON.
Perfect. Keep going.
Anyway, so all over it had like this hand-drawn sketch type print of little people with shopping bags and like bolts of fabric and people cutting fabric, and it was amazing. And it was, to use a very modern term, it was the most extra print of fabric that I had ever seen. Like, they put their own store on the fabric, and it was gorgeous.
Pretty on fleek, as some of the kids...
As the kids would say.
I don't know. Do they even say that? What are they saying now?
I don't know. I
don't like when the generation changes, because now I don't... Now I can't keep up anymore. And
Gen Z, you confuse us.
Stop it. Stop being bad.
No, I think the most obscure term I've heard...
Be better.
Most obscure term I've heard within the past couple of weeks is the term yeet. Y-E-E-T. And I'm like, what does this mean?
Let's find out. It means an extremely expressive word that can be used in many situations.
Oh, wow. That's why I can't understand what it means. One of my friends used it instead of the word yes.
No, that can't be right.
What?
I don't know. I don't like this. Go away. I don't like this game no more.
You don't want to look at Urban Dictionary anymore?
No, it's just I don't want to look at these made up new words that... Stop it. Go
back to looking at fabric.
Yes. Okay. Oh.
Look at that clothing.
Oh, man.
Gorgeous.
That is some nice clothing.
Just makes you think, doesn't it?
Makes me think so good.
What have you been thinking about?
Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
Won't it work? Let's do... So that's an interesting story.
Yeah, I mean... It was the most fun I got out of my costuming project when I was working on
alpaca fabric?
What?
Why won't it? It won't click. The site's broken.
Maybe it's your internet.
No, my internet's fine, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because look, it's not loading.
Are you sure it's not your computer?
No, my computer's fine, thank you. Whatever. So I've been thinking...
You have?
Yeah.
What have you been thinking about?
So you haven't seen a lot of movies.
Yeah, no. I watch very few movies. I love movies.
Do you know at least main concepts?
To some extent. It depends on how, obscure or popular.
Okay, so when the person is trying to... someone spy movie or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the important item and there's the love interest.
Yeah.
Both of them are hanging off a cliff.
And it's you gotta choose.
You gotta choose, and it's most of the time they save the person and the thing falls.
Or the thing miraculously gets saved anyway.
Yeah, so whenever I see those, it takes so long for anything to happen.
Well, of course, they build up the suspense.
But why don't they reach down, yank the thing up, throw it back behind them, and then save the person, instead of going, how do I...
Better yet, why do these people work alone? Why don't they have more than one person that they work with? And so it's the 5 of us are gonna go on a mission. That way, if one of us is in danger... The other 3 can go help them, and then that one person that's left can go get the thing. The thing.
Yeah. Or one person can save them, and everyone else can continue to get the thing. Because
the Avengers concept. That's what spy movies need. They need the Avengers.
They need... Yeah, you have issues spying, just call out a team of superheroes. Done.
That'll fix all your problems.
You need to sneak into a heavily armored facility, just call in the Hulk.
I don't know that the Hulk is who I'd call on to sneak into.
Yeah, just call to
sneak,
Hulk can sneak in.
I don't know that the Hulk can sneak.
You're just not giving him the ability to. You gotta give him the chance.
Okay, but maybe if it was the Hulk that was in Thor Ragnarok.
What, Smarter Hulk?
Hippie Hulk.
It's not Hippie Hulk. Did you even watch that movie?
Yes, I did, I swear.
That's not a hippie.
With, the beads and things?
Yeah, because he's regarded as their hero, as their
That's
champion.
not why he's wearing beads.
It's just the outfit. Just because he's wearing beads doesn't make him a hippie. Hippie is a mental concept.
Okay, but the beads, and then I think he was wearing a skirt at some point or something along those lines. It was flowy.
Okay. But the Scottish wear skirts all the time.
Okay, they did that to hide more knives on their bodies.
Okay, do you really want to be the person who has to make pants for the Hulk?
I mean, you do have a good point there. That's a lot of fabric.
That is a 24/7 job. Or you can throw them in a skirt and be done. That's
true. Or get some fancy schmancy, because you know that S.H.I.E.L.D. has all types of magical science crap.
Yeah, they can just, or at least one of the alien races.
They can make a fabric that changes size with the person, more so than normal stretch fabrics.
It'd be nice. So then you just get Bruce Banner walking around in a bunch of like sweatpants or yoga pants, something.
Expandable yoga pants.
There you go.
For those days when you forget you're on a diet.
When you need to yoga, but then
you also
have to
realize it's Thanksgiving.
Stop a alien invasion.
And yeah. Bruce Banner seems like someone who would do yoga.
He seems like a person who needs to do yoga.
I mean, honestly.
Because he needs to relax a little bit.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, saving the thing.
Yeah. How you need a team of Avengers.
Yeah, but no, it's always just that. Like, I understand. There's the part where it's like, yes, okay, save the person because humanity, it's important, blah blah blah. But then there's the other one where it goes, your whole point of coming out here was to get this item.
So why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's what makes those scenes so popular.
Or why couldn't the person grab the item and then you pull up the person?
I think it depends on how everything's oriented. Because it's kind of different sometimes.
Sure, sometimes. But still, it just... I don't know. I guess I'm glad that concept isn't used a lot anymore. Yeah. Because it's just...
It kind of figured out of existence.
Pick one, save both. You have the ability with how long you're sitting there. Or just the one where they're reaching down with the, like, grab my hand.
And they slip and die.
No. I don't know why I was thinking about it. It seems like it was more just cliches in general, but there's that one in particular. Just kind of like, I don't know. I guess as a viewer, it goes like, just save them both. It's so easy, but...
Yeah, everything seems easier and like you can think it through better when you're just watching it instead of being a character in that situation.
Not even that, like on a game show.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, do the thing. And it's this, and they're like, so it's like, yeah, I understand. It's the stress and this and that, but still, like, what is your answer? How did you come to that conclusion?
Well, it's like there's this show that. A guy that I knew, he made me watch it with him sometimes, called Big Brother, and it's like super popular for some reason, but really it's we put a whole bunch
like 6 years ago.
Well, I don't know, I still see it advertised on television for some reason. But they put all these stupid people in a house together and they're like,
and then it's a reality show, but with mini games.
People get like voted off essentially, and like games happen. If you don't have enough points, you have to leave. But then they like start drama in amongst themselves. It's like, why? You could literally like be in here, be focused on your directive, because winning the money.
I can actually tell you that one.
Is it because they're stupid?
Maybe, but no. Most of it is because reality shows are fake.
That's true.
And they go. Like, they're already getting paid, most likely.
That's very possible.
And goes, hey, this is how your character is. We need you to start this drama.
Yeah, this pointless drama.
Yeah, for one of the examples I know says, like, whenever you're watching a show like that, like on The Bachelorette or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, how they're always sitting, like, diagonally to each other. Mm-hmm. That's because they're showing their expressions towards the camera.
Yeah.
If they're actually talking to each other, it would be face to face.
You know so much.
I do.
Good job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations.
So it's all those little things.
Tricks.
Just
up their sleeves.
And all of it. Yeah, fine. It's entertainment. Okay, whatever. But at least market it that way. Don't be like, oh, what are these wacky people gonna do now? We don't know.
Obviously, like...
That's why I like The Truman Show. That was an interesting concept.
Well, now I'm unfamiliar with that.
You've never seen The Truman Show?
I do not believe I've ever seen The Truman Show.
Jim Carrey?
Not ringing a bell.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I mean, I know who Jim Carrey is, obviously, but...
Oh, now I have to explain it to you. So, spoilers. If you haven't seen The Truman Show, skip past this or pause it
and go
watch it because it's on Netflix.
And I don't mind spoilers.
So, here's your warning. So, basically, The Truman Show is there's this giant citywide dome that was made to be completely controlled. So they can control the weather, sun, nighttime, everything.
Very sci-fi.
Everyone is an actor. Except for one person.
Oh, wow.
Truman.
Oh, wow.
And so, from the moment he was born, from the time he was born, he was on camera. And he's filmed his entire life 24/7.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So, worldwide show. It's like just this live feed of his life. And so everyone's an actor so they can contain it.
Yeah.
But just that whole thing. And so whenever someone's like trying to warn him, they have to stop that and because they have to keep his illusion.
Oh, wow. That's...
Because he doesn't know he's being recorded. He thinks it's just the world.
That's freakish. Like, that's mind games and cruel and unusual punishment type thing. Yeah. That is interesting. I've heard of that show before, but I didn't know it was about that.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I recommend it because it's a strong concept with that whole thing.
It's like The Office, but like terrifying.
Oh, The Office is a great show because after so long, it's like they don't even care about the cameras. They're just whatever.
I love the concept of, you know what? I'm just gonna look into the camera. Like, do you see how ridiculous this is? Yeah. Because that's my life on a regular basis. Do you see that?
You need a camera to look into.
Looks at the NSA agent behind my phone camera.
It's like can you believe this?
Are you seeing this?
FBI man, do you know that? I was like, I kind of like that idea for a little sitcom where it's just FBI man who's like been assigned to watch you, and like instead of staying back, he kind of like helps nudge you along the way.
I'm gonna stop traffic, so you have to meet this person. Like, oh, there was a movie. I don't remember what it was called, but it was kind of like that, except in the opposite way, like in a bad way. It was like these two people meet, but like they were never supposed to meet. Mm-hmm. And so the underground organization that controls the entirety of society, like, brings the guy and he's like, you were never supposed to meet this woman, like, never try to contact her again type thing. But then he goes against it. I don't remember what it was called. I remember wanting to see it because it looked really good when it was advertised.
Right.
I don't remember what it was called though. But like they end up together anyway, I think.
You mean in a basic Hollywood movie?
I mean, yeah.
They end up together? Holy cow.
I feel like it was like called something like, I know like the organization is not the title, but that's what it felt like. It was like the something
blank. Okay.
Yeah, it I need to find that movie and watch it once I remember what the name of it was.
Right. Well, speaking of movies, let's go into College Kids Corner.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, right?
Totally. Yeah. Great segue. College Kids Corner. I feel like we need like a
I'm never gonna make an actual...
I just want like the sound of like a bunch of small children being like, yay! Like... No one's even excited. Though that's not the sound that college kids make. Like, that's obviously 3-year-olds, but it's College Kids Corner time.
Candy!
So this week we're talking about...
What are we talking about?
Mental health and stress.
No, and like, you're a mental stress.
How do health?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Suppress it?
Oh, hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Take it out with strong passive aggressiveness?
Sometimes.
Pick up stamp collecting?
That actually is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't make you many friends.
No, but it...
And most of your friends will be super nerdy.
It won't not make you friends, though.
That... maybe?
Because if someone really stops being your friend because you collect stamps, then you didn't need that friend
anyway. That's brilliant advice.
You'll get really chummy with the post office people.
See, and that sounds like something that's really difficult because I've never been in there in the post office anywhere, any town. I've never walked into the post office and like the people are smiling.
They're not
anything.
Happy.
I feel so bad for them. There. Who hurt them?
The government.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
And normal day-to-day customers.
Yeah, I mean, they do technically like work retail, public service type jobs, so.
Yeah, it's not great in there. Well, sometimes, maybe not in general, but whenever maybe not like that guy, but the other person, like whenever I talk to them, they'll sometimes kind of be cheery when they talk, but in but in the middle, it goes away. Yeah. Like between the people when they're like, ugh.
I hate my life.
Okay, next. Hey, So, how do you think of college stress in children?
What? How do I think of it?
Yes.
I think it's like a huge problem. A lot of people go from high school to college like immediately.
Oh, yeah.
And
it doesn't help that they immediately don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Or what they want to do.
Like, even if you think you have a vague idea of, oh, I want to have this degree path. I want to be a doctor or a scientist or a mathematician.
Good luck.
Or I want to go into the liberal arts or...
Don't do any of those.
Do none of these things, please. I want to be an actor or like...
Nope.
A librarian.
Well...
That's not a bad one.
Yeah.
Librarians seem to enjoy their jobs. That's a safe.
Well, yeah, because you're just
you're around books all day.
Like if you're very antisocial,
if
and you
like
love books,
that is the job for you.
Be a librarian.
I mean, you're gonna have to learn the Dewey Decimal System by heart, but
I mean, if you can get one at like a school, then it's like as long as the school's alive. That's job security because no one's gonna outflank you to be the librarian.
But yeah, I think because so many people go straight from high school to college, there's all that stress of what degree path.
By the way, librarians are fine. You know, it's an important thing. No, it's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
I've considered being a librarian. I have friends who are librarians.
My friend's a librarian. Okay. That's why I can talk about it.
I read books, so...
I've read a book once or twice in my life.
I'm qualified to discuss this.
Exactly. That's how this works.
Don't be racist against librarians.
Tell me what to do. I'll be racist against any profession. Whatever that means.
Okay. So that swift transition. So you're thinking, okay...
Damn you, YouTube stars.
What in the world am I going to do for my profession?
Oh, I know.
What?
I don't know.
I want to be an astronaut.
Do it.
No. I don't like math and science that much. And then you have that idea of transitioning from a child to an adult.
Oh, that's the best.
Which is so difficult.
Because you're trying to make it through life, and then you
have bills and
bills,
and you have to learn not to drink all the time to deal with things.
Alcohol's bad. Okay.
And like you have to keep your grades up, just like you did in high school.
But high school is so easy.
Honestly, like, you go from, how many classes did you take at a time in high school? Because I took, like...
all of them?
7-ish at a time?
Well, it was, like, 3 lunch and then another 3?
Yeah.
Something like that?
And generally it's between, like, 6 and 8.
6 and... yeah, somewhere like that.
And, like, it's every day. You have every class every day. Most places.
Because in lower grade school, it was everything in the day, and then in high school it was the block scheduling.
Yeah.
So it was only like the couple a day, then the next day was the other couple.
See, some people did. I had every single class every single day.
No, I left that after I left that before junior high.
My school, we had like, I think one year...
Your school sucked.
Apparently. One year we had 8 classes every day, and another year we had 7 classes every day.
Wow, that's horrid.
I mean, but we did it.
I guess it's saying, okay, do everything a day, but it's only 30 minutes a piece.
It was like...
Or...
50-minute classes.
Okay, well, fine, but still, it's like everything a day for 50 minutes, or a few a day for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And you sat there going...
When does it end? Which is what you now do in college classes.
Oh yeah, no, I have a 3-hour class.
I do too.
Yeah, and I was sitting there going... I was still paying attention.
I swear I'm here. I swear I'm awake. But yeah. So you go through this swift transition and everyone's like, oh, you're supposed to know what you're doing. You're
supposed to know
now.
in junior high.
What?
If you want to do it right, you need to know basically like in junior high. Because when you're in high school, you need to be ready because you need to apply to college, get the scholarship.
Yeah, you got to get the good grades so you can get the scholarship.
So then you get into college and go.
And all of this is a stressor, of course.
But well, I'm sitting there, I'm trying to get home and play video games. I don't care about what college or what I'm supposed to do. They didn't set me up for that. I still don't know how to pay taxes. What is that? What is a tax?
TurboTax. We're not sponsored by TurboTax, but they can like guide you through everything online. That's what I use. Because
I got my W-4 forms and I don't know what they mean.
Yeah.
Like what? I don't... Help.
All of these adulting things just like come and like smack you in the face one after the other.
Yeah.
After the other, after the other, after the other. Not to mention you're broke, which makes it worse.
Yeah. No, what's money?
$2? That sounds rich.
I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna afford to eat one day.
Not to mention, your health is declining because you're living on...
I feel like in our attempt to talk about how to avoid it, we're stressing ourselves out right now.
Thinking about how bad life is.
So, with all those, how do you help manage that?
Well, if you're anything like
we were going down a spiral, and you pull it back a little bit.
Never start the spiral because it never ends.
Never ends. I'm never gonna get out of school.
So I think the number one thing is like human interaction.
Help.
Like whether you talk to your friends or you
need a hug.
Talk to your parents or you go to the
counselor.
Yeah, like a psychologist person, like therapy.
Yeah.
Or if you go to a professor that you actually like. I did that when I
started college. Yeah. I went to the counselor because it was rough.
I'll
bring it up whenever I talk about it because that was my first experience. But it was like because of how much extra responsibility and stuff that got thrown on me because it wasn't just a normal college.
Yeah.
I had like military level things.
Yeah.
And so going from not cleaning my room at all to I need everything done on top of classes and this and that, I was like, I need someone to talk to.
Yeah, no. My mom has become like my therapist in some ways. And I'm like...
Do you lay on the couch?
No, I don't lay on the couch. And she doesn't have a notebook because it happens over the phone.
And how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel better because I get to complain about everything that's wrong in my life.
Okay, that's fair.
To be honest, I should probably go to the counseling center on campus because I think it's technically free.
It should be. So what does this ink splot mean to you?
It means that my roommate has splattered paint all over the wall.
Okay.
Which sounds like something she would do.
Splot or splotch?
I don't know. I mean, both of them pulled up the same...
No, what is it?
Is it ink blot?
Ink? Is it an ink blot? Yeah, okay. I was like, alright, so what does this ink blot mean to you?
It looks like a... It
looks like venom.
Yeah.
Because it is venom. Oh, there you go.
That one was actually... Good job.
That was actually a thing. What does this one look like to you?
It looks like the face of a praying mantis.
Okay.
Because it's got the little feelers.
Interesting.
And the eyes.
And how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel like it might eat me.
Only if you do certain activities with it.
Well, I mean, no, but I'm aware of that.
But you're the female, so you're fine.
Okay.
Because it's the female praying mantis that eats the head.
Yes, I know.
So you have to eat its head.
I'd rather not.
But it's tradition.
Is that what they think about it? Do they think, oh, I have to eat his face?
Hey, my mother and her mother's mother and... You will get in there and eat your boyfriend's head, young lady.
I hate this so much.
Man, that means none of them knew their father. It's a way to go being a single mother.
Oh, wow.
But she brought it on herself.
But, like, by choice.
Yeah. Guess it's a way to empower yourself, huh?
I mean, praying mantis, the true insect representation of female empowerment.
Yeah, kill the male and...
I don't think that goes well with modern feminism. Not the right kind, anyway.
No, but that's basically modern feminism.
It depends on who you ask.
Fight me.
I think that's misandry. How do you say it? Misandry?
Misandry? I don't think that's how you pronounce it.
I need to know how to pronounce this. Look it up.
Misandry?
M-I-S.
Misandry.
A-N-D-R-Y.
I know how to spell misandry. Yeah, look, see, right there. Boom.
Yep. There's a photo of two people with a disembodied head. Misandry.
Misandry.
Yeah.
There you go. That's how you say it. Misandry.
The dislike of concept for or ingrained prejudice against men.
So yeah, praying mantises are the insect picture of misandry.
Exactly. Her brand of feminism is just poorly disguised misandry.
Darn you, praying mantis.
Darn you, praying mantis. Teaching us bad role models.
So horrible.
Remember, don't be like the praying mantis.
Don't eat your husband's face.
Yeah. It's good. It's a good lesson for everybody.
But on the topic.
So in a gay relationship.
Which one of you is the praying mantis?
which one's face gets eaten?
Okay, but like...
And this goes into the point of how you relieve stress.
Yes. Sarcasm is always...
Sarcasm, jokes.
Puns.
And pushing the problem to the back burner as far as you can.
Yeah, just don't think about it. It's fine. It's fine if you don't think about it. It's just like that little comic where it's the little dog sitting in a house that's burning. And he's like, this is fine.
Yeah. And
that is college life.
So it's either that or it's the time for you to step up and actually just take the day, get the stuff done, and don't worry about watching your show or doing something.
That's definitely, like, prioritize.
Just actually buckle down, get the things done, and you'll feel all the stress you had go away because you don't have to sit there worrying about it anymore.
Not to mention, I've noticed I have issues with mental health. I have issues with anxiety and depression. And I've noticed that it's not as bad for me when I can stay busy, when I can stay on top of those tasks. Even if I just...
Because you're focused on it.
Yeah, I have something to focus on. So, like, even if it's I wake up in the morning, I get dressed, and I just start running and doing all of the tasks for the day, and I don't stop until I get back in bed at midnight or whatever.
No.
Like, it makes it better because I can't focus on those negative thoughts. I can't focus on the stress. I can't focus on worrisome things that my brain likes to bring up otherwise.
Right.
And I know that it's different for every person. Like,
because like me, some would say I don't have the sharpest memory. So,
yeah. I mean, me neither.
So it'd go into a fact. It's like, instead of worrying about a thing, I just forget it. And then it's like, oh man, I have to worry about all this. Wake up the next day, man, I think I had something to do. Oh well. Not my problem. And then all my stress is gone until it's 11 p.m. and I remember.
And then it's too late.
Because it's due in an hour. Time to get started.
Also, just like little things that you can help take care of yourself that will make it less likely that it's 11 p.m. and something's due in an hour and you've just remembered it.
Yeah.
So, like, if you can manage to
leave
keep
sticky notes everywhere.
Yeah, sticky notes, a calendar on your phone, or like a planner that sits on your desk open and that you look at every single morning.
That's one of the things where it's like with my internet tabs.
Yeah.
So it's like if I leave the tab open to our homework page,
yeah,
then it's there.
That's
and I see it. Because if I don't, or because I have the issue, I started getting better about using the planner.
Yeah.
But then it became the issue of remembering to look in the planner.
Yeah. I totally
because
get
it's
that.
not sitting right next to me.
See, I took at the beginning of this semester, because you know, I guess like 50-50 with syllabuses. It just depends on what classes you get, what the professors are like. Mm-hmm. But they'll have the dates that everything is due in the syllabus.
Don't buy the textbook firsthand. Wait it out.
I rented one this semester.
Don't even rent.
That I shouldn't have even rented. Because it was like, it said it was required, and then it was just suggested, recommended.
Oh, yeah. No, I rented a textbook too. Haven't read it. Haven't read it a single time.
No. Unless it...
I'm making an A right now.
That's a lot.
And I haven't read it once.
I feel like the only reason that I will have to like truly purchase a textbook
is if you want to keep it. Yeah,
if it's related to my major. So I have multiple books that were actually just recommended.
Yeah.
That I bought anyway because I'm like, I'm going to need this to reference later on.
Yeah, because it can actually be... There's useful information in it.
Yeah, like I have the Vogue book of sewing. Like, most people aren't going to need that. But I do because that's my interest. I want it. I bought it for like $5.
For me.
By the way, the website thriftbooks.com.
Thriftbooks.com.
Also not sponsored.
Why is no one sponsoring
me? But they have a wonderful deal where if you buy $10 worth of books, your shipping is free.
Oh, snap.
And they do like almost nothing but secondhand books.
Get the thrift books. Hey, come back. And get 15% off your first order.
That's amazing. But they will have some, like, textbooks. Not the more recent ones, but, like, if you have something that it doesn't matter what the version is, you might can find it on there.
Well, because there's some people who are like, some teachers are like, there's the 11th edition, but
you can do the 9th one
works just as well. Oh, man, look at all them books. Oh, look, it's Dear Regenbogen Fish.
And the color purple.
Well, it's the rainbow fish, but for some reason it's in German. I don't... Okay.
That's interesting.
So...
Where were we before we started on the textbook tangent?
Stress management. How to manage...
Oh, planners.
Planners. Have 3 different planners.
I don't think that's the key.
Have 5 planners.
I was going to say, at the beginning of the semester, a lot of the professor, when they give you the syllabus or they print out
every syllabus.
Maybe. But they will have, the dates. It's better to have
physical.
That's true. They'll have the dates that everything is due. So I went through at the beginning of the semester and put every single one of those dates
into your planner.
Color-coded into my planner. So I just, flip through it week by week. And I have a general idea of, watch out, these things are probably due soon.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what I did at the beginning of the semester.
Yeah.
I had all my classes. I went through, 4 hours that night, put in everything that was in the schedule. And then something happened. I lost all the classes. And none of it mattered anymore. So I was like, well, great.
In special cases, it doesn't work out perfectly. That's where the stress comes in. And so you gotta learn to deal with it. And just other little things every once in a while take time to literally do nothing.
Well, yeah, you need...
sit there and binge Netflix for 3 hours on Saturday.
All right, but that comes into the part again. Take the day, actually do everything you need to get done.
After you get everything done that you need
then you can relax. Yeah. Then you don't have to worry about it.
It's not a problem once you get it done.
Because you're not sitting there on your 5th episode going, man, I should probably get this done. I need to write that
essay. Or...
Yes, I will keep watching.
Honestly.
Don't wait for your internet to go out to go, maybe I should start my homework now.
You know how, like, things, like, when you were a child had, like, a parental lock on them, like, after so many hours something would shut off, or, like, you couldn't do other things. I mean, I didn't either, but, like, I know what existed.
I had a good childhood.
I know it existed regardless, but, like, I feel like Netflix almost needs that. Like, after 4 hours, it needs to say, hey, we're gonna turn off until you do your homework, because, like, we've communicated with your Google Calendar and you have something due right now.
That's very in-depth.
I mean, it's borderline internet stalking via Netflix, but...
Well, I mean, if you give it the permission, then it's your own fault.
Yeah, there should be a program for that.
There should be. There should just be a device-wide app. It's our idea, so back off.
It will shut everything down 1 hour before an assignment is due.
Yeah, it's like...
Unless you say, yes, like, I've submitted this assignment.
I need to get these done. Alright, then it's like, okay, we're shutting down until you go do this.
You can only reach the calculator function, Google... It was limited access.
With limited access.
And, like, 911 and the time.
There you go. And then it sends messages to people if they message you going,
be
like, hey, busy.
I'm working on homework. Please don't text me right now.
Though, in those cases, there's always the workaround, because how do you get it to stop? You say, okay, I'm done. But you can just lie to it.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
It's not a cop or anything. You can't, it's not... It's an incentive.
You give it access to your school account.
I mean, it's incentive. Anything can help, but it's all about force, power.
Yeah. And I also believe in the reward system. So, like, after you finish writing your essay, go buy a Starbucks drink or a chocolate bar.
I always love this one I saw. Was this picture. A dude set gummy bears at the end of each paragraph that he had to read.
Yes, I've seen that done before. Or, like, with Skittles or something like that.
So every time you read a bit, you get a little piece of candy.
Candy is motivation.
Candy's good motivation, especially to... Nope, not going down that road.
It's fine.
We're just gonna skip on past.
So that was a good little bit. I feel like we reasonably covered what to do to deal with stress.
Helped out. Got a little depressed ourselves.
Came back,
and
hopefully you got something good out of that.
And it all boils down to that main part. It's just you gotta, as soon as you can force yourself and focus past just getting the things that need to be done, and that's it. As long as you take, like, just one hard day out of the week, then that's 6 extra days of not as much stuff needing to do.
Yeah, definitely.
And what's a good one? It was a checklist.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, checking things off a list feels
marking
amazing.
it off, striking through, putting a little check in the box on the list on your phone.
It's like, you are done. Get out of here.
It's like a little release of endorphins.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's nice.
Highly recommend.
Do it. Make checklist for everything.
And even if you make a checklist for, like...
Put making a checklist on the checklist.
Yeah, put making your bed on your checklist if you do it every single... I make my bed every single day, but I still put that on my checklist.
Yeah,
I feel really good when I mark it off.
I make my bed... Totally.
You can put eat lunch on your checklist and mark it off.
Because some people forget to eat lunch.
That is true. I have friends that have that issue.
And you don't want to forget.
Do not forget to eat. That's very important.
You gotta keep your health up.
It's very important. Last thing you want to do is be sick and miss classes.
Because then that's extra work you gotta catch up on.
Even more work. Also, go to class.
Don't forget to go to class.
Makes it less stressful
there you go
to class.
Especially when you show up to that one teacher who's like, okay, since you guys are the ones that actually showed up, you get extra credit.
Yes! I love when professors do that.
Because, like, I showed up on mine, it was on Valentine's Day. So I was like, where is everybody?
Oh, wow.
Well, alright, I'll think about giving you guys some extra credit here. It's like,
yes. That's great. That happened to me one time last semester, and never again. But I mean, it was good.
It's the rare teacher who's like
the good.
Yeah, the good one.
It's like, why did they skip this class anyway? This is the best class I have.
Yeah, don't skip. Just try. It's good for you.
Yeah. So now we're gonna slide on over into some fun times.
Gonna electric slide?
I mean, you can.
Oh, snap.
We are throwing it back to the 90s a little bit.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And just like college kids do, we're gonna take a BuzzFeed quiz.
Oh, man, why? Why are we doing this?
Because...
we ran out of things?
No. You recommended it. Don't you remember, boy?
No.
Oh, yeah. Today...
I don't think this was my idea.
We're gonna let, Jen Lewis from BuzzFeed.
Hey Jen.
Tell you.
Hashtag Jen.
Which Friends character you are.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. First question. Pick a color. Red. Black, blue,
red.
Purple, yellow, orange,
Red.
green, pink, or gray.
Red.
Okay, red it is. Pick a movie. Ratatouille. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. My Best Friend's Wedding. Wet Hot American Summer. Jurassic Park or Jurassic Park 2.
Jurassic Park.
The OG, yes.
It had the most amazing digital effects mixed with visual. Like, that movie... I won't get into it right now.
It was an amazing movie. It was top notch.
Yeah.
But, next question. You ready?
That was a giant robot.
I'm going to say you're not ready, but we're going to move on anyway. Pick a season. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. Okay, that was very fast. Already made up your mind, I guess.
Yeah, winter's the best season.
Okay, fine. Don't get defensive.
The only way it would be better is if it had the length of summer.
Okay. Perks of living in the South, I guess.
No, it's not the perks of living in the South.
the fact that summer's longer than winter?
Yeah. I wish I could put this state, like, in the middle of Canada.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That way I can have the best of both worlds.
Next question. Pick a song. You've Got a Friend in Me.
Oh, that's a good song.
Just a Friend by Biz Markie. We're Going to Be Friends by the White Stripes. Okay. I love that one.
Yeah.
Can't Be Friends by Trey Songz.
Oh, no.
My Best Friend by Tim McGraw.
Okay.
Or With a Little Help from My Friends. Or
Choices.
You're My Best Friend by Queen. My Best Friend's Girl by The Cars. Or With a Little Help from My Friends by The Beatles.
I'm gonna have to go You Got a Friend in Me by my man Randy Newman.
Good job. Okay. Next question. On a Friday night, Bard, you can be found on a date.
Home.
Wondering what your ex is doing. Working. Hanging with your kid.
Home.
Drinking with friends at a party.
Home.
Sleeping.
Home.
Dancing at a club. Making dinner and watching a movie at home.
Home.
Or playing board games.
Home.
Okay, but which home?
Home.
I need a more accurate answer.
Watching TV. Home.
So, like, making dinner and watching a movie at home? Is that what you're going to say?
Sure.
Okay.
Home.
You're so great at this. Okay, it's time to pick a superpower.
All of them.
Incorrect. Your choices are invisibility.
Nope.
Time travel.
Mm.
The ability to magically write hit songs.
No.
Super strength.
Nah.
The ability to fly.
Mm.
Teleportation. The ability to read minds.
That's a good one.
The ability to breathe underwater. Or night vision.
I'm gonna have to go with read minds.
Okay.
Time travel would be cool, but read minds just has a stronger
practicality.
No. I'll go with time travel.
Time travel instead? Yeah. Okay, 1 second.
Because why do I need to bother to read minds if I go back in time, play the stocks, and just be rich?
Okay, I guess nothing matters if you're rich.
Nothing. I can pay people to read minds.
Insider trading.
But then I go to jail. Why would I do that? I'll just go give $20 to frickin' Steve Jobs when he's in his garage.
Oh, wow. That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, because then he's like, oh man, thanks. He's like, no problem.
Here's some shares of the stock.
Exactly. That's it. Done.
Okay.
I don't have to do anything ever.
Now you get to pick an animal. You get to pick a bird.
Plus, I can go see real dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are related to birds, and now you get to pick a bird. So, your choices are...
Eagle.
A crow. A peacock. A chicken. A duck. Big bird. A turkey. An eagle. A penguin. Or a parrot.
Man, it's almost like I just answered that. It's crazy.
Okay, I mean, yeah, you did. How long is this quiz?
Yeah, how
long? I think we're almost to the end.
Okay.
Pick a fantasy series.
Okay.
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Twilight, Game of Thrones, The Hunger Games, or Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. That's a good answer. Who would you rather date?
Oh, man. Come on.
Don Draper.
Who?
I don't... Here, I'll let you see the pictures. Don Draper, Olivia Pope.
I don't know who that is. Kinda, no.
Just let us know your answer for that.
Somewhere between Jesse Pinkman, SpongeBob, and Rachel. No, Rachel was so annoying.
She kind of was.
Like, I would say Monica. Like, she at least kind of cared more.
Yeah.
She was a good cook. She took care of the house. She had family values.
She had, like, typical wifey skills.
It's fine. But she also strived for her own career.
That's very true.
So it's not like she just gave up. But Rachel's very self-centered.
Rachel really wanted everything handed to her on a platter.
No, I would not. No, none of that.
I hate this question.
All these choices are bad. I don't know who Carrie Bradshaw is.
Hold on. Carrie Bradshaw. She's from Sex and the City.
Never seen it. It's not really a guy-oriented show.
It's really not. I only know because I haven't even watched Sex and the City. I've just watched the Carrie Diaries.
I'm gonna go with Queen of the Dragons.
Okay, yeah.
Daenerys.
Daenerys Targaryen?
Yeah.
Okay, now I get my phone back for the rest of the quiz.
All those choices were horrible, but hey, she's Queen of the Dragons.
I mean, that's who I would choose too. So, on New Year's Eve, you will be... And when was this quiz made? Goodness gracious. Okay. You will be sleeping, watching fireworks, at a small gathering with your closest friends, at a large, fancy, expensive event, watching the ball drop at home, partying in Times Square,
small gathering,
dancing at a huge party full of people you don't know, no plans, just going with the flow, or drinking.
Small gathering.
Small gathering with your closest friends. Okay.
Because we'll be watching the ball drop and fireworks while drinking.
I mean, yeah, I don't feel like that was a very good question either.
No, he sucked. Who wrote this shit?
Well, what was her name? Like Jennifer?
I don't remember anymore. Keep going, let's finish this
Okay.
up. This is a horrible idea.
Last question. Pick a TV show. Your choices are Girls, Glee, Breaking Bad, Homeland, How I Met Your Mother, Grey's Anatomy, Law & Order SVU, The Sopranos, or House.
Law and Order, I think, would keep me entertained more constantly, though Breaking Bad was really good.
Which do you prefer? You have to choose one.
I want to choose...
See, because I would have chosen...
But the thing is, though, like, the more I watched SVU, the more, like, emotionally angry I got with things. Because it was just... Because it was like the writing was really good, so it made me really hate certain characters.
See, I would have chosen House because
House is
I'm like
good.
a sucker for medical TV shows with like snarky characters.
Yeah, I like his actor, but if I'm gonna go medical TV show, I'm gonna pick Scrubs.
Scrubs was amazing. I love Scrubs.
I'm gonna pick that one over.
But it's not on this list.
Yeah. Horrible list.
Who made this?
Law and Order.
Law and Order. Okay. You got Ross.
Yeah! I can tell you why I got Ross.
Why?
It's because I picked 2 dinosaur things.
Okay, yeah.
These quizzes suck.
Yeah, these are the worst.
Though I was kind of hoping for Chandler.
Oh, wow.
Chandler was the best character.
I feel like it was kind of the most realistic.
Yeah.
I relate deeply to his character in that he responded to everything with sarcasm.
Like, I like Ross's intelligent
enthusiasm about dinosaurs.
I like that. Like, I can be friend with Ross and talk about that. But Chandler, like, he's gonna help you, but he's not gonna hold back from you.
That's true.
Though he might get with your sister.
You know, it happens.
It happens. But he was the only one that I didn't really have something against after watching the series.
I could see that.
Close second was Joey.
Joey was great.
Because like there wasn't really anything wrong with Joey. I just like Chandler better.
Okay, fair enough.
So there's that, but we're like Ross and Rachel and all of them. There was just like Phoebe was the lowest.
I love Phoebe.
No, lowest on my list.
Okay, fine.
She was an antagonist.
I mean, kind of.
She prodded things, and it got annoying.
You're gonna make me hate all of these characters, which is sad, because these characters are, like, severely intertwined with my personality in my childhood.
Oh, I'm sorry, but after I binge watched through Friends, I couldn't help but meta into the things of these characters while I watched. And half of it wasn't the character, it was the writing staff behind the character, because you don't need 6 seasons of them off and oning. It's either make it work or don't. We get it. They were on a break.
But were they?
Yes, they were on a break. When they say we're on a break, that's it.
Okay, well, we're gonna leave the link to this horrible BuzzFeed quiz in...
Oh, you're gonna have to remind me then.
I've sent you the link as of right now.
You're gonna have to remind me then.
Okay.
So if you take the quiz and want to show us your answer, you can leave it in the comments.
Or you can email it to us at...
iceletters@gmail.com.
And if you have...
iceletters@gmail.com.
If you have any suggestions for other topics for the podcast, we'd be super glad to hear them.
Things you want to hear us butcher and demolish.
You know. And so our last little bit of entertainment for the day, for this podcast.
We love you.
Where did it go? Oh no.
I miss you so.
I lost my quote.
Oh. You had an hour to have that ready.
It was there, and then I clicked on it on my phone and it disappeared.
Remember, you're not... don't think of yourself as being ugly.
Think of yourself as a beautiful squid.
There you go.
The quote was something like that, I swear.
Just be a beautiful squid.
Be a beautiful squid. Go out there and be the beautifulest,
the best squid.
Better than Squidward. Better than Squilliam. The most superior squid.
Is he, though? Because I remember a halftime show where he was not, in fact, the best one.
You, the viewer, are better than Squidward, better than Squilliam.
So just do it.
Thanks for listening. Go be a squid.
Go be a squid.